We'd just like to welcome everyone here to welcome home someone who really needs no introduction here at the Alabama State University. I think many of you have had the opportunity to see him in action on the field here, and now you're able to watch him on television if we're so fortunate to get the NFL games here. But we have none other than Mr. Isiah Crowell, and we're happy he's here with his parents, and so we just wanted to give you all an opportunity to see him at home at the Alabama State University, and maybe ask any questions that you might have at this particular time.
Just Isiah, just being back on campus, you know, I was here at the same time you was here. Just how much has it changed, and how good does it feel to be back home?
It feels good to be back home. I don't feel like anything changed because I actually, when I had drove up, it was like the same feeling. I got the same feeling like I was here. So I don't feel like anything changed. But I'm glad to be here, and you know, just glad to see, you know, just the campus and see that everything is really still the same.
Being from coming from a big time school like Georgia, transferring to Alabama State, and now advancing your career into the NFL, what's the difference of levels coming from the SEC to the SWAC and now to the NFL? Is it a difference in play, or is it a difference in preparation that you have to go through to get yourself prepared for a game?
It's kind of different with the preparation that, like, just everybody, like, different coaches and everybody go by. So the preparation is different. Really, like, the linemen are different, like offensive line and defensive line. That part of the game is different, but all the skill positions really pretty much the same. And I mean, I really just say the preparation is the thing that's the most different.
But I'd have to add, there's nothing like the SWAC. And that's on and off the field. But,
Talk a little bit about this past season. You played the first several years with the Cleveland Browns, made the jump to the Jets. Talk about that market, that city, and that vibe, and just how you reflect on that your first season with the Jets.
I feel like the market is very different, you know, between New York and Cleveland, just because, you know, everything going on in New York is just a bigger market, period. But I mean, just my years in the league, I feel like I just been enjoying it. Even when I was in Cleveland, I enjoyed it. They gave me a chance to, you know, show what I can do, you know, on the field. So, I mean, I appreciate them also. But I feel like it was just, I mean, it's a blessing, but I feel like, you know, it's not too much different. It's really the same.
What do you have to say to people that attend HBCUs that they still can make it to the NFL and make an impact on NFL rosters?
I just feel like they just gotta, you know, believe in themselves and just work hard and just know, you know, they got what it takes to be there. I mean, when I first got here, it was, I mean, I seen a lot of people that I felt like had the talent to be on that level. It's just about the exposure, you know. I feel like when you're at a big school, you get more exposure, people can see you more. But I just feel like if you just believe in yourself and keep working hard, somebody will see you and somebody will give you a chance.
On this year's roster, we have Titus Howard, who's projected to be a very high NFL draft pick. What would be your advice to him coming from Alabama State, getting ready to make that leap into the NFL?
Just really staying disciplined and working hard. I mean, I feel like discipline is the main thing. I had to learn that, and you know, that's just the main thing, just working hard and staying disciplined. That's where everything, like eating right, just preparing for games, on and off the field. So that's the biggest thing, I feel like.
Yeah, because the big difference is money. You know, you're coming from a college student to a person who has a lot of money at one time. You know, what would be some off-the-field things that you would tell him to focus on instead of, you know, being newfound money? It's a lot of new stuff out there you can get into. So, what would be your advice to not only Titus but other players that are getting ready to make that leap?
I mean, I feel like just like, I mean, I feel like you got to have some people in your corner to tell you, you know, to do this and do that, and not do this. And I know, I mean, I had a lot of people like my mom and my dad to you know, tell me, you know, about being disciplined, you know, certain stuff to do. Like most of the time, if I tell my mom I want to do something, or I tell my dad I want to do something, most of the time it's like, nah, I don't think you should do that. So, I mean, I feel like you just need somebody to tell you. I mean, just coming out of college, you don't have no money, so you're going to automatically want to enjoy yourself. But I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. You should enjoy yourself. You got to enjoy it. 'Cause, I mean, you can't leave with it. But at the same time, you just got to be disciplined with it and, you know, have somebody you trust to tell you, you know, wrong from right and, you know, what they feel like is the best decision.
Mr. Crowell, later you're meeting with the football team. What are some words of advice that you're going to give those young students?
Just, you know, doing what they got to do in school to really to be able to graduate and be able to, you know, get some education out of it, because I mean, everybody not gonna go to the NFL, so I mean, you got to have something to fall back on. I mean, it's always a dream, but everybody's dream of going to the NFL don't come true. So you just got to basically get something else out of it and basically just get your education so that you can be successful in something else.
How do you deal with the fans of being in the NFL? You know, I know fantasy owners get mad at you. I know they praise you and this and that. How do you deal with that coming, like, adapting in the NFL?
Really, I just feel like I deal with it. I don't really get. I mean, I stay at a common ground. I don't get too high, don't get too low on myself. I feel like, you know, I can do good one week and break a record, but the next week I might not do so good. So, I mean, it's not always as bad as it seems, not always as good as it seems. Because you do good, people gonna praise you. If you do bad, they're gonna say you're not good. So, I mean, I just try to stay, you know, in the middle.
A real quick football question. You got a new quarterback going into his second year, Sam Darnold. What do you think of him, and do you think he has the potential to take the Jets, your current team, to the next level?
I feel like he's a good quarterback. I feel like, I mean, he was a rookie last year, so you're going to have rookie mistakes. And, but I feel like he's a good quarterback. I feel like he's real smart. He got the physical ability to be, you know, whatever you want to be, as long as, you know, he keep working hard. So I feel like he got the ability to take the team, you know, to the next level.
Obviously, the NFL Combine's wrapping up now, but what's a day in the life for you right now as a football player during this off season? Day-to-day routine, how much you focus on your nutrition, working out, things like that?
I feel like in the off season, I really don't. I try to enjoy myself as much as possible, like enjoy like my family and, you know, people who I don't get to see during the season as much. But I mean, I just try to still stay focused on, you know, the task at hand. Try to still stay focused on what's important. But I just try to enjoy myself and take, you know, like some downtime.
I do have our sister station WTVM wants me to ask you about your alma mater, Carver, playing both boys and girls state championships later this week. Any message to them, and how pumped up are you about potential 2 state titles for your alma mater?
I'm happy about it. I'm actually probably gonna go to the game and see the game, but I'm happy about it, and I mean, that'll be basically in the area, in the surrounding area, that'll be basically 3 state championships in 1 year, because Central won, and basically if the girls and the boys win, it'll be 3. So I mean, I'm happy about it, and I'm proud of them.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, listen, we wanted to give you some things that we have. We're just so happy and proud of you, and want to congratulate you on a job well done. Now, okay. I know when you're training, you can't drink coffee, but you can drink tea if it gets too cold. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to, first of all, present you with this this mug. To
Okay.
remember us and think about it. But drink tea now.
Okay.
Drink tea. All right. And then also now, when you on those days where you're, just sitting down trying to visualize what you're gonna do on the field, we want you to make sure that you write it in this pad.
Okay.
And then if you want to write us, you can do that too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
We want to
I
make sure-
appreciate that.
Yeah, indeed. We appreciate it. But we're just so proud of them, and you on and off the court, and we're just happy that you chose to come back home, and we definitely want you to impart some of your wisdom to our young people, our young student athletes, because it does make a difference, and they're watching you, and the way that you act and you behave has been one of valor, and we're just so proud of you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, thank you all so much for being here, and that will conclude today.